Greetings, fellow totally real human being. Thanks for joining in. Let's see. I'm just getting going. So, I had been working on this yesterday. Oh, it's not open. That's why. So, I've been trying to get the DashPay wallet functional. And I got it connected finally to dashmate on my local machine. But it isn't perfect. It's been having some issues. So one of the issues I need to work around, and I thought it might be easier to do in dashchum, which is what I have been working on to kind of work through this. Let's see if I can increase that. So to work through the examples here, I created dashchum and just verified they would connect to the local dashmate devnode. And so I may modify dashchum here and add something to search and create a name, because one of the things that's been breaking when you try to register a name with this DashPay wallet is it doesn't seem to be connecting in any way to the name service here. So I want to see if it will work outside of all the view code and whatnot. So that's what I will be working on today. The stream may be a little on the short side. I'm not sure. There's some other stuff going on. I might have to drop off. So, for now though, that's the focus. So let's see. Let's get this running. NPM start, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. And then local host 5555. Sweet. And we'll open up DevTools. Pull that around here. Let's see, what do we got going on? I guess that's all right-ish. Yeah. But now it's gone. All right, so this is what I've got right now. Let's go ahead and send this, even though I found a cool new way to do this, which I should probably update the docs for it. But let's do that. This will probably take a moment or two. Yeah, not there yet. And while I'm waiting for that, I'll look into here for what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna I think it's gonna be similar in function to saving a document. So submit doc. So probably remove that now. since this is working. So let's delete that. I'll leave the log in case I need to enable it. So I'll copy, submit doc. Ah, sweet. And look at that. We've got it. So now we can, let's scroll down here. Generate an identity. Did that work? Should have worked. Let's refresh maybe. Interesting. This was working the last time I tested it. Ah, it does look like it worked. Definitely took some balance, but that's not updating. So I'll need to see why that's not updating. It definitely did generate, and it did this. Why is that not updating? Let's check the application. Local storage. Maybe it's not saving it for some reason. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't seem to be saving for some reason. Let me, before I lose track, actually, I wanted to move that with some of the other identity stuff. So I'll drop it right here. I'm gonna do register name. And let's see. Probably need a button for it. Or a form. Yeah, that's right. I want a form like this. And this will be what are they called in here? Retrieve a name, register a name. So I'll say register name. Maybe I'll call it username. It is called name, but essentially it's a username or an alias kind of type of thing. And then I will say enter. Let's see. Would be good. There you go. Your super cool username. All right. And we'll change this into reg name. Okay, so that adds that. And then we'll go in here, and since it's similar to submit doc, I'll copy and paste that. Need reg name. I'll drop that in there. So then we're going to, what is it? Register name. Gen button, reg name. I'm not gonna do that for now, but I should do probably reg name, right? Something like that. Okay. So I'm going to clear that and go back to here. So let's see what's happening. Generate identity. That should have saved. So something's going wrong with foreign gen ident. Let's check it out. Gen ident. So toggle form, account balance. This is so weird. It was literally working the last time I tried it many, many times. So it's pretty odd that it's not working now. Create identity, gen ident. There was a log of that, wasn't there? Form, generate, gen ident. Oh, but I think that's built into the wrapper for generate button. Yeah, so mainly the code's going to be in here, I think. So, all right. And it did do client platform identities. It tried to do that to get the IDs. But it did not do any of this other stuff. Or at least it didn't show like it was doing that other stuff. I wonder why. Let's clear and clear the network. Maybe I'll do a refresh first and then clear it. Okay, and generate. It's definitely doing some stuff. See where it started. Get transaction. This should have logged. So I think one of these is preventing it for some reason, but I don't know why. I guess I can. It is doing that. I might add, just in case I'm using that elsewhere, create identity. And then I'm going to add one between these two. We'll say new identity is new ident. And then this one will be JSON ident. Okay. Let's see if we see a little bit more now. So clear, clear, and generate. So create identity. Something went wrong. Okay. It is definitely odd that none of those got seen. It does look like it showed this change, but it doesn't look like it got down to new identity, so let's do this. I just saw this earlier today. I'm wondering if I can do await. Let's see if that works. I think I knew that at one point existed and then haven't used it in so long that I forgot you could do something like that, but I think that should work. I'm gonna do a hard refresh rather than just the built-in and generate. Something went wrong. All right, it does look like I didn't get an error there, but it is undefined. So let's separate this a little more. Let temp so await and let temp equal wait temp WA and this. And then we will temp WA. Gonna change this to get wallet account. And this one is get identities. All right. It might also be how long I've had dashmate running. I might need to just redo that. Sadly, that seems to be common. So, okay, so get wallet account ran, get IDs is empty. So it should have gotten down to platform identities, register. But it doesn't seem to be getting that far. That's pretty odd. Get identities. Hmm. All right, since this does not seem to be working how I would like it to, oh, it did just do, what's that from? No, initialize is not a function. Oh, I don't know. All right, I'm going to clear this out. Actually, first I'm going to shut down the server. Whoops. Okay, don't shut down the server first. All right, refresh. Clear that. Now shut down the server. That clears my local storage. I refresh now. Sweet. Clear that. All right, I'm going to, what is it? Reset, dashmate. All right. Right now it's generating a bunch of addresses. Oh, that's right. I should copy this before I forget. Created a new private key that I need. So copy that. Might need that address too. So that is used in here. Not there. Where is it? Is that it? Feel like something's missing. Yeah, something's missing from this. There should be a .env file. Maybe it is there. I think that's it. That's weird. I keep having issues with this. All right. So that was the faucet key and the faucet address. Okay. And could I have those in here? Oh, I never added them in there. Okay, I guess that's fine for now then. But I should probably copy those, and I believe they are being used in, let's see, them. Let's see, just a moment. All right. Had a little interruption there. Okay, so I believe I was, yeah, typing here. So let's see. That's not what I wanted. It's not in there. Popsicle and dot end. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So we will copy and paste. Whoa, what's that? And delete that. Do online. Escape, right, quit. All right. And I believe I want the Evo. No, not there. Vim.evo in. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I guess I'm not adding it there. I won't add it there for now since it's not there. Okay. That should take care of that and the places I'll need it. So I think I should be good. So let's give this a start. I'll reset first. And then we do dashmate group start. Is this gonna work? Usually it fails. Hey, it worked. What do you know? Sweet. Let's do a Docker PS. Awesome. Doesn't look great at this size, but yeah, okay. I'll give that a moment to get started. Usually takes a few minutes to kind of synchronize everything before it's really that usable. But I should be able to start this again. I think. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. So refresh. All right. And let's inspect it. So what do we got? We generated what client contract ID? No, we didn't do that because we don't have an identity yet. Let's check that. Yeah, we've got an address and a mnemonic. Let's make sure everything's been up. Nothing's restarted yet. I'll give this another, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute or so before run anything major. All right, it's looking like it's good. Usually things have started restarting already if it's not working. Okay, so we need to get money in here. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll come over here and that should refresh like it does. I've kind of started distrusting the refresh this does, so I'm going to do a hard refresh too. And let's see. So I was adding register name, set message. Probably need a different one than set message. Query message. So I need something like this. But we'll do user and user and say user. Okay, so set message. Where was that? Oh wait, that's not what I was thinking it was. Never mind, set message is right. I don't need this other stuff. At least right now. So what do we want? Create identity, set message is more or less this error message or whatever it is. I think I'm gonna comment this out for now. I need some code like this. Register a name. So where things are going wrong for me is actually with this resolve. And the way it was being used, let's see. Inside of the DashPay wallet, this is being used to check if a username is available. However, this fails every single time. So that's why I'm adding this here is I'm going to add a user. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut that. And we will do user. And we might I'll add a if, whoa, not user return. So then do let user query equal await that and how do we get the information right now? Note document dot properties. That's how, right there. So retrieve name is going to be something like this. But it's not going to be that. It's going to be reg name. Yeah, I think so. So reg name elements. And yeah, rename that user. So save that. Then we're going to save this. And we will console.log user query and user query. And I'm going to add register name user query. Okay. So I'm also going to need to probably in the same place submit doc or subdoc gets shown. So let's find subdoc. That. So if no alpha contract, we probably want to add reg name. And then if there is, we want reg name true. Okay. That should show it when it's available, when it should be available. So let's refresh. Okay, clear and clear, generate identity. Don't fail me, do it. And that's what's supposed to happen. So I'm thinking it was dashmate got out of sync and just wouldn't work correctly. And yeah, I didn't really change anything other than log a bunch more, so I'm fairly certain it was just dashmate being out of sync. Okay, so that's done. We've got an identity. Let's check local storage. Yeah, identity ID is right. If we refresh, should all still work. Yep. Okay, and generate contract. It added the contract ID, and now we've got this stuff. Cool. So now we click in here. Actually, I'm going to do a refresh again just for funsies. And I'm going to clear that and clear this. It should not actually do anything to register it, but it should tell us if it's available. So let's do that and register. Okay. User query null. Let's go back to where it's run. Wait, let's also log. That. because null might be the right response because it doesn't exist. Just going to do that this time. So it registered that something went wrong. What went wrong? Generate button. Let's go down there and see if we can get that not freaking out. So we don't need that right now, and let's just remove this part. Okay, and clear. I guess I should have done that after refreshing. All right, so again, register username. Something went wrong. It shouldn't have. Should it? Why did it go wrong? Reg name, gen button, reg name undefined. Is that because it was undefined? Oh, that also doesn't help. That should be user, I believe. Maybe that was it. Let's see. Aha. Okay. So it returns null. Okay. Let's assume, well, let's see if we're actually getting a network call that says null anywhere. So documents, what did it run? It's probably this one, payload. I guess we can't really tell what that says. I'm gonna assume that null means you're good to use it. So let's go into register name and do this other stuff. So register a name for an identity. I think I looked at this before and it's essentially the same thing. I'm actually going to use the alias one just because I don't like that it's doing this for just that one thing. So I'm just going to copy, I think, this stuff. So we'll paste that there. Oh wait, it is doing this. That's annoying. I don't think. Sometimes I agree with breaking things apart like that, but in this instance, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's only two. So what are we doing? Down here. I probably want to use this instead. So I'm going to go ahead and actually cut this, delete. I do want that. Then under there, platform names. I'm actually gonna take this and whoops, missed the D. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Let name equal that. Name. And gonna come here, delete, actually. And name. So name register dash dash alias identity get ID identity. Okay, and do what? Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Oh wait, I'm forgetting something. So if user query is not equal to null, or wait, if it is equal, no. If it's not equal to null, then we're gonna return user query. Let's do that. Or try that first. Okay. So register. User query is null. Looks like it got down to the reg name thing and it returned a bunch of stuff. Ooh, I'm not saving that though. Plot thickens. I should have saved this in some way. Let's see what it returned though. I wasn't sure what to expect. So normalize parent domain, normalize label, reorder salt. Okay. Wonder, let's see if I can store as global. And then do temp1 dot to JSON that. Aha. Okay. See if I can copy and paste this in here. Okay, that's good. I can reference that stuff at least if I can't find it again. So that should exist. Let's do a refresh. Got our identity. Let's see if it's somewhere in the metadata for the ID. Nah, not looking like it is. It's one of those. No. Let's go back here and what does it look like here? So alias registered to JSON. Yeah, I probably will need the ID, but let's go here. So it's probably label for the actual name. Oh wait, derp. Normalized label is probably, I don't know. I don't know if one is better or not. Oh, there's a typo right there. Revolve by record instead of resolve by record. So dash unique identity ID. So you would take your identity. That's confusing to me. So I should be able to search for that, but let's try this again before I do anything else. So if I type this in to here, it should throw kind of, well, not really throw an error, but it shouldn't create the thing. User query, reg name. Yeah, I don't think it ran the other calls, which it shouldn't. So it just went ahead, it instead of returning null here, it actually returned the value there. So okay, cool. But is there a way to get all of my names? Because there's retrieve and account identities. Does this count as an identity? Retrieve a name. Hmm. So resolve by name method takes a single argument, a fully qualified name. Resolve by record takes two. The record type dash unique identity ID and the record's value to resolve takes two. Name to search for and the domain to search dash. Okay. I think I should be getting that already. Let's look through the logs on load and see what we're getting. Ooh, what failed? Subscribe to transactions with proofs. All right. Identities. That's only showing one identity. It's not super promising. What else do we have here? Apps. So it's possible for DashPay Wallet. I actually need to not register some of these schema because I think some of them might be overriding, like DashPay here and DPNS. So it's possible removing some of the schema that I'm registering will actually get DashPay Wallet working correctly. All right, so identities, retrieve data contract. It's for a note. Or no, it's just getting the contract for that. And then identity. So we are getting the identity, and in identity, maybe? I don't know. I feel like there should be a way to get a list of your identities. Hmm. Oh, it's the resolve thing, I think. Now I see that there. So retrieve a name. Let's try this out. The resolve one. I'll go ahead and copy. Maybe I'll copy all of this. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna, let's see, in here. That might exactly be what I want. So in here, I'm gonna add this and say, let names equal that. I'm gonna say await. Remove the semicolon because that's how I roll. Do I want IID? Is that? Let's try IID. And I'm actually going to move that there, and then we will say ident and names. All right, let's see if that works. That's empty. Let's clear, refresh. That's looking empty, but this is not. So maybe oh wait, that huh. Shouldn't that? Oh, that's interesting. Dash unique identity versus dash alias identity. Okay, I missed that. So let's do dash alias. Gonna paste that there. Okay, let's try that out. Clear and clear. Register username. Did that work? Yeah, looks ish like it worked. Okay, and let's refresh. Ah, look, document. Oh, but now I'm wondering. Let's see if this uh not that. Where am I looking for? The other one. So unique names and alias. Maybe I'll just do aliases. Unique names and aliases. Okay. And then I need that other thing. This one. Let's see if this works. Okay, and save. Clear, refresh. Aha! That's what I was missing. I don't understand the significance of what this is. I'll have to research it a bit more. So now we've got the DFHS and REWG ones. Okay, so we can recover both of them based on our identity. We can recover a list of them. So I'm gonna actually save this to local storage. I'll do unique identity ID first. I would assume, let's actually test this before I forget. So unique identity, I would assume if I try to save another one now, it's gonna break. Because, you know, uniqueness has duplicate unique properties. Ah, with other documents. Okay. But if I was to switch this to let's see. I'm gonna do it this way just so it's kind of easy to toggle between the two. So if I do that, I should be able to so null reg name. I think that worked. And if I refresh, 2 documents, yeah, that's what I was expecting. So now I understand what that's doing. But it does look like you don't have to register the unique one. You can skip it and do the alias if that's all you want. I don't know. I don't understand the purpose of doing both. Maybe there's a reason you would want a completely unique one versus an alias identity. Okay. So that's good to know. And it's something I could switch this to. First, you register a username, and then second, you register aliases. But I'm not storing any of it right now. So let's go down to register name. Let's see. What do we want to do? You click register name, it checks it. This should return and return a JSON, and that's probably what I want to do, something like this. So say un and unge. I think we can username registered. I'm gonna have to tweak this further, but at least it's getting here. So user ID would be let's see. I think it'll be ID, but let's see if we can store object as global. temp1.to JSON. Ah, that's what I was thinking might happen. So it does flip it to $ID. So it would be $ID. I don't know if I need this. Maybe I will, but I don't know if I do. And $ID. Oh, and I gotta fix that. Whoop, not that. Come on. There we go. So this is un, and that one is un. And this should be alpha user ID. And I'm going to need to define this up top. So what do we got? Let alpha user ID equals, and paste, and this is going to be user ID, I think. Okay, so user ID. I don't think I'm using that right now anywhere, but I suppose I could. Might also be worthwhile to do username and username. So let's go back down here. Username is equal to un.label or normalized label. I'm going to do label. Maybe I'll regret that, but you never know until you regret something. All right, and we're going to double that up too, and this is going to become username. Stop it. Username and label. Okay. Oh wait, we want this to be unge and unge. Okay. I think that'll work. save. Ooh, that's the other thing I just thought of. Is the only way to identify, I guess maybe the contract IDs are different for them, but I want to know if it's an alias or a unique identity. So there's that. I might be able to check records, dash unique, and check the key of that. Let's see. So document. Metadata. What we got? Let's see. I'm actually going to stick these out here. Let's say let names JSON equal unique names dot to JSON. Maybe I'll even add a question mark in there. And I'll copy and paste that. We'll go to aliases and aliases JSON. Okay. And what was this? Names JSON. So the reason I wanted to test that is we had this stuff, and I'm wondering if instead of the identity hard-coded right here, I could do, I guess I could still copy that. Maybe whatever. I'm already here. So names JSON or, and this is going to be dot label. Let's see if that works. I think it broke something. Let's see. Any errors? There we go. 191 to JSON. Unique is not a function. It's not, is it? Unique names. Oh, because I think I know what. So unique names dot 0. Let's try that. And instead of names JSON, it's just going to be name because it'll only be one. Okay, save. Nope, still error. Aliases to JSON because it needs some like 4H or something. Maybe we could do a map. A dot to JSON Something like that. Let's see if that works. Hey, look at that. Woohoo! All right, cool. Um, all right. So that worked, and it also logged the aliases. Okay, so could maybe do let's see. Uh aliases JSON. Dot map a dot label and join and we'll join by a line break. Yeah, do I need? Let's see. It kind of worked. We just need a BR here. Or maybe we could do instead, let's try this. Slash, I don't know, I'm going to do H5 and H5. Maybe I actually want them a little bit bigger. Let's see if that works. Okay. And I might just do that. I think nowadays most people know that means it's a username. Which means I will do that. Save. Okay. Sweet. All right. So that shows we've got a few users and aliases attached to this. Cool. Cool. What else? I probably want to test this again and make sure it's not going to freak out when there aren't any. Like make sure these are working the if it's empty type of thing. And this down here and stuff like that. Okay. regardless, I verified that this is working, even though it wasn't working inside of the DashPay wallet. So now I know it's working with dashmate the way I have it set up. So there's something I need to fix about how DashPay Wallet is doing it. All right. I'm not, I guess I really don't need to store that stuff. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Retrieve name, no user, we return the... So let's test that real quick too. Username registered, undefined. Okay. We probably want this to be which means I can remove that. Oh, and actually that's going to be wrong. We want unge. And okay, save. So register, it's undefined, so it doesn't even get to this block. That I'm okay with. Let's go back up to register name. Retrieve name. Let's add some spacing there. Add a line here and break that apart. Okay. Oh, and this is why I did that. That makes it a little more clear what's going on. Oh wait, and I don't need this here. I can swap that to name too. Okay. That clarifies things. So user query does not equal null. We return user query. Otherwise, we get the current identity and we attempt to register the name. What I would like instead of this what if I say false? Actually, let's just for now. So return false, which takes us down here, and we could actually change this around. To be like so. If no un, then return maybe I'll do that and username already exists. And let's do username conflict. Something like that. So if I take this one and paste and run that, username conflict. But if I add the number 1 and register, I believe that just added new one. So let's go ahead and refresh, and we should have 3 alias documents now. There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now the other thing I'm wondering is, how do we toggle between the unique ID? Like, if there's a reason to have this, you probably want the first one they create to be the unique identity. So how do we go? Does it already have a unique identity? Oh wait, I think I know already. Never mind. I'm saying dumb things. Let's see. So we want this area. We want something like this. So if the length of this is greater than 0, we've already got an identity. And we're going to take that back down here. So if the username exists, otherwise we let's see, has unique user ID. I'm going to do ID like that. Has unique user ID. No, I'm gonna actually, so this is gonna be unique user ID. Then we're gonna do let reg type equal that, and we do that to identity ID, and this is going to be Um, unique user ID. Length. Yeah. Learn how to spell. It's greater than 0. Then we're gonna return dash unique identity. Otherwise, we will do. I think I reversed this. Is greater than. Yeah, I reversed that. Let's. So, if we already have an identity, we're gonna create a dash alias identity. If we don't, we're gonna create a unique identity, set it to that, which means reg type should be this. And we can delete that. Okay, save. Anything blow up? Whoops, didn't mean to click that. Okay, let's clear, refresh. So let's make sure registration still works. So aha, glad I checked. IID is not defined. IID is not defined, and that's because of this. So I think we want that. Save. Try this again. Nope. Cannot access identity before initialization. Oh, interesting. Okay, so again, let's shift things around here. Unique user ID, alpha identity. Okay, let's try that. Okay, I'm not unique. It returns something. I guess I should also update that, but that's not my highest priority right now. Okay, so it looks like it should have made I'm not unique. And looky there, I'm not unique. All right. Huh. Might be having some connection issues. At least YouTube seems to be complaining, so might cut it short if that continues to be an issue. Yeah, maybe I'll cut it short. I've got some other stuff going on, so I'll wrap up for now. Where's that thing? There we go. All right. So yeah, hope you all have a good one.